There's Tom Ryland in touch too, racing down now towards the 3 furlong marker, and as they do so, on the far side, Proceda, Sadler's Wells and Secreto, and towards the outside, Fiery Celt. In behind these is Rousselon as they race towards the last 2 furlongs. And on the far side, Proceda with Sadler's Wells, Secreto moving up to challenge. Out on the near side is Fiery Celt, and they're followed by Rousselon and Capture Him and Hegemony, Tom Ryland and Seafaring. They're inside the last 2 furlongs, Sadler's Wells, Secreto, and over on the far side is the French horse Proceda coming on the near side, Rousselon with Fiery Celt, but it's Sadler's Wells in the lead as they race inside the final furlong. Sadler's Wells, Proceda and Secreto as they race towards the finish. Sadler's Wells with Proceda on the inside and going to the line. It's Sadler's Wells from Proceda.
First Sadler's Wells, second Proceda, and third Secreto.
As holding and confirmed by Lester Pickett as definitely very much on the soft side. He said it will take some getting this mile and a half this afternoon. Sitting very relaxed, just standing up in his arms. Lester on Daha, drawn 5. And they number here from the inside rail out. So on the wide outside is Rainbow Quest, who's installed. They're all installed. This looks like it, and they're running. They're running, and Altdorfer is one of the first to show. Altdorfer going on from Long Mick, Head for Heights over on the far side. Seismic Wave is well up with them. So is Sadler's Wells at this stage as well. But it's Altdorfer who's gone clear from Sadler's Wells and Seismic Wave and Long Mick. Then comes Maju School on the inside. Over on the far side is Head for Heights with up with him Rainbow Quest. And as they settle down, Altdorfer well clear, being pushed along by Eric Legrix from Maju School on the inside of Sadler's Wells. Behind Sadler's Wells comes Seismic Wave, and then on the inside, Shirkin, Joe Mercer. Behind Shirkin is Daha, Lester Pickett, then towards his outside, Bob Back, then Diabuco. Long Mick has lost his place. And the back marker at the moment is Bullskin in the Rothschild colours, and now Maju School has taken it up. Maju School as they race past the racecourse stables over on the far side. From on his outside, Altdorfer, then comes Sadler's Wells, and then Shirkin. Just in behind Shirkin is Daha improving on the inside, with also Seismic Wave very well in the picture, and just behind them come Bob Back, Sombreval's improving to the rear, and Truculent is now the back marker. And it's Maju School making it from Sadler's Wells and Seismic Wave, the 2 Sangster runners. Shirkin is next, and then Bob Back, then towards the inside is Daha, towards the outside making good progress is Sombreval as Altdorfer has dropped right out of it. They're racing past the Chateau now and towards the home turn with Maju School in the lead on the inside. Maju School from Sadler's Wells, well there, also well there is Seismic Wave just in behind him, and then comes Bob Back, but as they turn for home, it's Sadler's Wells and Pat Edery who go into the lead. Sadler's Wells now is Van Carrylor in the centre with Rainbow Quest coming there far side, it's Seismic Wave and Sadler's Wells, these 2 from Darshan coming to chance the pressure, it's a wide open race, Sadler's Wells on the far side, Darshan on the near side, but Darshan who's taking a fraction advantage on the near side. Sadler's Wells is fighting back, but Darshan is going to win it. Darshan is the winner from Sadler's Wells, second Rainbow Quest, third, and forward Truculent, and behind them came Bullskin and Long Mick, and then Seismic Wave and Clover's Maju School, and then Congress Palace, and looking right back to last, it was Shirkin, and so the 1, 2, 3 in the 1984 Prix du Jockey Club. First.
That's it. They're all in and they're all out. We expect Society Boy with a black cap to go into the lead, being driven into the lead by Philip Waldron, and Society Boy goes on. Society Boy from Wassel and Sadler's Wells, and then comes Crystal Glitters and Morcon, Ptolomeo, Time Charter, Cormorant Wood and Miramar Reef, the back marker. Society Boy by 3 lengths to Wassel in second by a length, then to Sadler's Wells third, Morcon is 4, Crystal Glitters 5, Ptolomeo 6, Time Charter 7, behind Time Charter comes Cormorant Wood, and the back marker is Miramar Reef. Society Boy doing a brilliant pace-making job, 5 clear now from Wassel in second, then Sadler's Wells and Morcon on the inner, and then Crystal Glitters and Ptolomeo, then Time Charter on the inside, tracked by Cormorant Wood and Miramar Reef. Society Boy still leads. His leading margin foreshortened by our head on camera leads. You can see just how far he is clear. Wassel is second, then Sadler's Wells third, followed then in fourth place by Morcon. Behind Morcon races Ptolomeo and Crystal Glitters. Time Charter on the inside, may not get the closed of runs, but I'm sure Joe knows what he's doing. Then comes Cormorant Wood, and the back marker is Miramar Reef. It's Society Boy who's a long way clear, past halfway in the Coral Eclipse, lining up for home. Crystal Glitters running a bit wide, so too is Cormorant Wood, but it's Society Boy still clear from in second place Wassel. Then comes Sadler's Wells, the 3-year-old, followed by Crystal Glitters, Morcon, Willie Carson pumping away, and behind them travelling sweetly is Time Charter as we close in on the chasing group. It's with 2 to go. It's still Society Boy clear though. Society Boy clear from Sadler's Wells and Crystal Glitters and Wassel and Morcon and Time Charter and Cormorant Wood and Ptolomeo and Miramar Reef. A furlong and a half to go. Society Boy from Sadler's Wells. Here on the outside comes Crystal Glitters. Time Charter coming with a run through on the inside. Sadler's Wells strikes the front inside the final furlong. Here comes Time Charter in second place. Sadler's Wells, Time Charter, Morgan, Crystal Glitters and Miramar Reef. Up towards the line, it's Sadler's Wells holding off the strong late finish of Time Charter. Sadler's Wells, Time Charter, Morcon. Then came Crystal Glitters, Miramar Reef, and behind these Cormorant Wood, Ptolomeo, Wassel and Society Boy, who led for so long. And I must say that with 2 to go, I thought he was going to hold on. And so the result of this, the Coral Eclipse, it's a win for number 10, Sadler's Wells, owned by Mr. Robert Sangster, trained in Ireland by Vincent O'Brien, ridden by Pat Edery.
Stakes, they're under starters' orders, and they're away. Ptolomeo makes quite fast on the near side, and Darshan's also right up at them, and Tinozo's taking it up now and being tracked by Sadler's Wells. Lester Biggott goes straight to the front as they race down towards Swindley Bottom. Tinozo has gone to the front, tracked by Sadler's Wells. His Honour, the pacemaker, now for Sun Princess, has gone up to be second and relegated Sadler's Wells to third. Then comes Sun Princess on his outside, then Darshan, and then Ptolomeo. Behind Ptolomeo is Time Charter. Just in behind Time Charter is Miramar Reef, and then comes Magwell, and behind Magwell is Dahar and Flute Enchanté, and it's still Lester Biggott on the inside of His Honour, but His Honour has gone on now. His Honour has taken it up from Tinozo in second. Sun Princess is third. Then comes Sadler's Wells, 4, 5 is Darshan, 6 and 7 are Time Charter and Ptolomeo. Then comes Fly Me and Miramar Reef, and the back marker is Dahar, and it's still His Honour in the lead from Tinozo second, Sun Princess a close third. Quite a gap then to Darshan and Sadler's Wells, the first and second in the French Derby. Just behind them are Time Charter and Ptolomeo. Then comes Magwell and Fly Me. Behind Fly Me, Miramar Reef, and then Jupiter Aran and Luth Enchanté, and finally Dahar. They're past the 5 furlong pole, and it's still His Honour from Tinozo. Lester Biggott towards the outside. Sun Princess is going very cosily in third. Then comes Sadler's Wells. Then comes Darshan, and then Time Charter and Ptolomeo as they pass the half-mile pole. Tinozo in the lead now from Sun Princess in second. Sadler's Wells is third. Darshan is fourth. Time Charter's making ground now in fifth, just upsides Ptolomeo. They're into the home stretch, and it's Lester Biggott in the lead now on Tinozo, being pressed still by Sun Princess. Then comes Sadler's Wells, then Darshan. Behind Darshan, being pulled to the outside, is Time Charter, and it's Tinozo over on the far side, being pressed now by Sadler's Wells. Then comes Ptolomeo, then on the stand side, Time Charter. It's Tinozo from Sadler's Wells. Ptolomeo in the centre of the course. Time Charter unleashing a run towards the stand side. It's Tinozo, they're in the lead. Tinozo the leader from Sadler's Wells, and Ptolomeo and Time Charter. Lester Biggott is going to win it again. Tinozo wins the King George VI and Queen Elizabeth Diamond Stakes. Second is Sadler's Wells, and third is Ptolomeo, and fourth and fifth were Time Charter and Sun Princess. Then Dahar and Jupiter rather than Luth Enchanté and Darshan, and behind them Fly Me. Behind Fly Me was Magwell, and then Miramar Reef, and last was His Honour. And so the result of the 1984 King George VI and Queen Elizabeth Diamond Stakes. First, number 9, Tinozo.
$1.25 million in prize money. They're running in £100,000 race, and they're all installed. That's it. They're under orders and they're off. And as anticipated, Ray Cochrane just misses a beat on Chief Singer, and it's Ivano who goes on. Ivano in the lead. from Morcon in second place. Then just in behind these comes Ptolomeo, and it's a very, very fast pace indeed. With Ivano leading, from Morcon second, Leafard Special third, Ptolomeo fourth, Sadler's Wells 5, then comes Cormorant Wood and Raft, and behind these two comes Chief Singer, and the back marker is Optimistic Lass. It's Ivano, Ray Guest making this a true test. From Leafard Special on the outside of Morcon, then comes Ptolomeo and the favourite Sadler's Wells, tracked by Cormorant Wood and Raft, and the two just not in the picture are Chief Singer and Optimistic Lass. There they are last and last but one. They begin the sweep out of the back straight, and Ivano just leading from Leafard Special in second, Morcon pulling quite hard in third, Pat Edery going up on the outside as Ray Guest has steadied the pace and the field are bunching up behind him. Raft makes ground behind him, so too does Cormorant Wood, and Chief Singer is going well, but in last place. Don't worry, they've got a long way to go. 5 out, in fact, as they begin the sweep into the home straight, and it's Ivano who leads at the halfway stage. Ivano from Leafard Special and Morcon, then Sadler's Wells, and next to the rails comes Ptolomeo. Behind these comes Chief Singer, and Optimistic Lass just last as they turn for home. Ray Guest looks over his shoulder to see where the others are and kicks his committed and goes for home. Raft makes ground on the outside, so too does Sadler's Wells. Ptolomeo, the pacemaker, coming through on the fence, and also making ground on the outside is Leafard Special. Morcon coming with a run. Chief Singer with plenty to do, and Raft strikes the front with just over 2 to go. Raft in the lead from Sadler's Wells, Pat Edery in the drive position. Cormorant Wood comes out of the pack. Ptolomeo improves next to the rails. 2 out, and Raft has it. Raft from Sadler's Wells and Cormorant Wood. Then behind these, Chief Singer trying to get him a run, and not much daylight. A furlong and a half to go, and 3 in line as Sadler's Wells next to the rails. Cormorant Wood on the outside, and Cormorant Wood, who goes on, quickens inside the final furlong. Cormorant Wood coming away from Sadler's Wells, and Ptolomeo staying on very well indeed. Cormorant Wood by 2, 3, 4 lengths as she goes up towards the line. Well clear. Cormorant Wood is the winner. Cormorant Wood, Ptolomeo, Chief Singer stayed on bravely to be in a photo for third with Sadler's Wells. Then Raft and Morcon, an Optimistic Lass, and a big gap to Leafard Special, and last of all was Ivano.
Phoenix Park reopened last year. They're under orders and they're off, and Princess Paddy fast away on the outside. Desirable fast away, but they're not going very fast. Ptolomeo pulling quite hard in the centre. Closest to us, that's Fiery Celt, and with Fiery Celt just on his outside is Sadler's Wells. The back marker is Miramar Reef, and just in front of Miramar Reef is Lester Piggott on Adonijah as they race away from the stands. And Miramar Reef, the back marker, but up front it's Princess Paddy. Princess Paddy, the filly who made all the running in the Irish Giltown Oaks. Desirable with the breastplate on the outside. Sadler's Wells close behind the leader with his white face, and Fiery Celt in the inner. Darryl McHarg has tucked Ptolomeo in now, just tracking him is Flame of Tara. And Fiery Celt on the outside as they sweep right-handed across the top end of the course. And it's Pat Shanahan making it on Princess Paddy by 3 lengths now. 4 lengths from Pat Edery on Sadler's Wells. Then Desirable behind that. After Desirable is Erin's Hope and Ptolomeo. Then Flame of Tara. Behind Flame of Tara is Fiery Celt. Behind Fiery Celt is Aliana. Then Hegemony and Adonijah. And Seattle Song is last now as they sweep into the straight with 4 furlongs left to race. Still Princess Paddy. Princess Paddy pressed by Sadler's Wells and Desirable. Close behind those is Erin's Hope being bustled along. Leicester getting a little bit closer now on Adonijah, but it's Sadler's Wells coming to join Princess Paddy. Close behind those is Ptolomeo towards the outside. Ptolomeo coming with a good run, but as they come to the 2 furlong marker, Adonijah bursting through on the outside with Lester Piggott. Ptolomeo in the centre. Sadler's Wells on the stand side. These 3 in line. Here comes Cassius Musen on Seattle Song, and Princess Paddy is still there, and so is Desirable. Coming to the furlong, it's Sadler's Wells pressed by Seattle Song. Sadler's Wells and Seattle Song. Princess Paddy in third, Desirable fourth. It's Pat Edery and Sadler's Wells. Sadler's Wells from Seattle Song. Seattle Song challenging all the way to the line, but Sadler's Wells just holding him. Sadler's Wells wins. Seattle Song second, Princess Paddy third, Desirable fourth, then Aliana and Fiery Celt, Ptolomeo, then Hegemony and Flame of Tara, then Adonijah, with the field going back to Miramar Reef, who was last. The result of the Phoenix Champion Stakes. A win for Sadler's Wells, but it's a close thing at the line. Number 8, Sadler's Wells, owned by Robert Sangster, trained by Vincent O'Brien and ridden by Pat Edery. Second, number 9, Seattle.
And he's asking him for that little bit extra that makes great horses. With Seattle Song hanging on with every stride, but Sadler's Wells finds another gear for Pat. He hasn't got to really hit him. He just gives him one slap there, waves it. He now knows that he's going to hold. Sadler's Wells is going to hold Seattle Song. Cash Asmussen knows that no more is given from Seattle Song. And on the line, Pat just has a look over his left shoulder, just one more little snap. Just watch Sadler's Wells put his head out. He's really going. What a credit he is to his sire, Northern Dancer. And no disgrace for Seattle Slong, who's by Seattle Slew, and a really great race for this, the first running of the Phoenix Park Champion Stakes.